Hi there. Today we are going to look at uploading our completed e-blast that we designed through Foundation for Email into Mailchimp. That way we can send it out to our customers. So the first thing we're going to need to do is you need to, if you don't already have one yet, you need to create the free account for Mailchimp. It's totally free, just choose all the free settings. And then you need to click along the top and get into templates. We're going to go ahead and create a new template. So click on that big button that says create template. And we are going to paste in our own code. So select paste in code. There we go. So this is going to bring us to kind of a pre-made heading or pre-made e-blast designed by Mailchimp. Don't worry about any of this stuff. We're going to do nothing with this. You will want to click on the Content Manager button. That Content Manager is the repository for all your photos that you use in your e-blast. So you're going to go ahead and click the Upload button, and you're going to locate your images folder for this project. Please note that I changed the SVGs for the social medias into PNGs. They just weren't working correctly in Mailchimp, so I'll upload those into Blackboard for you, but if you have not already made, or you can make them yourself, either way. So I'm going to go ahead and select all the photos that I used within this e-blast, and I'm going to hit open. And you see that's going to give me a little upload dialog box. All my photos are uploading. You'll see them start to populate up top here. Some of my images. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back into brackets, and I'm really just going to go line by line and replace in every single image with the links found on these images from Mailchimp. So I'm going to first locate my logo. That's the first link up top. I'm going to hit that copy URL. URL is copied. I'm going to jump back into brackets, and I'm going to locate that logo.jpg, and I'm going to replace that out with the new Mailchimp logo. And if I hover over that, that still shows me this. It's just giving me a link to an image that's now housed online versus off of my local machine. So I'm going to continue with that and just go all the way down. So the next thing I'm going to find is my hero. Hero.jpg. I'm going to click copy URL, jump back into brackets, and find my hero image. I'm going to replace that. And I'm going to find my promo1, hit copy URL, scroll down here, find promo1.jpg. Find promo2. So there's promo2, copy URL, back, and paste. And then I'm going to find that additional info. There's that, copy that URL back in here and paste that one in. There we go. Finding my social media brands. So I'm going to grab my Snapchat, copy that one, jump back into brackets, paste that in here. Scrolling down to Instagram, copy URL, and paste. And last but not least is Amazon. So if you happen to accidentally X out of that little window, that handy dandy little window, you can still click on these images themselves, click on the button that says View Details, and you can copy that URL right there too. So there's that. Paste that in there, so there's that PNG. Great. So let me get back out of here. All right, so I'm gonna, now that I've got all of my images themselves replaced with the links to the images off of my Mailchimp repository, I now need to run the Foundation for Email inliner. So I need to jump on to the Foundation for Email's homepage. So here I am on the Foundation for Email's homepage, and I need to click on the button that says Inliner. There we we go. So the inliner works super easy. It's super quick. All that it does for you is you copy and paste your HTML in one window, you copy paste your CSS, including the foundation-emails.css that comes in that Get Started bundle. You need to have that in there. You click the button that says inline, and what it does for you is it makes everything inline HTML. So there's no longer any external CSS document. Everything is inline. This is a lot faster and easier than trying to write all that inline CSS yourself. So I'm going to go back into brackets. I'm going to just either Control or Command A to highlight everything, copy it, jump back in here, paste in my HTML into that window. I have my foundation-emails.css open. I'm going to highlight all of it, copy it, and paste it in here. And then I'm going to hit the inline button. And you can see that gives me a lot of really nasty HTML. It's not written necessarily for you to edit. You absolutely can edit it, but it's not properly spaced and it's not very easy to read. So I'm going to hit the copy to clipboard. Successfully copied there. I'm going to jump back into my Mailchimp. I'm going to click the little X here to exit out of my content manager, and that brings me back into my Untitled template. So I'm going to highlight all of this, I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to paste in my copied code that I got from Foundation for Emails. And if we give it a second to load up, there is our full email. Looks great. So the big reason why we went ahead and relinked all our images and brackets was it was a lot easier to scroll through our code, which is nicely spaced and it's all color coded, rather than trying to look through all of this code and locate our images. You can scroll through and find them. You can see how that would give you a real headache real fast. They're in there though. Let's see if I can find one. Right here. Here is the, that's that last social media icon. So they are in there. So I'm going to click the Save button. And then I'm going to go ahead and preview and test this template. So I'm going to click on that preview and test. You can enter your preview mode, which will show you the desktop version of your eBlast. You can also look at it on a mobile version, so you can, this isn't 100% accurate, but it kind of shows you what it's going to look like on a mobile version. If you had the paid subscription, you can also see an inbox preview that's powered by Litmus. It's a little more testing features, but it's not available on the free version. So double check that it all looks good there. I'm going to exit out of that preview mode. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to send a test email. So under that preview and test, you can send a test email. All you do here is you type in an email address. So I'm going to just put in a fake one here. I'm going to go bob123@yahoo.com and hit send test. You'll get a sending test, bon voyage test email. So your test email is on its way to the test recipient, and had I put in a real email, I can go ahead and check that in my email. Make sure that you send yourself a test email. Test to make sure your account is working, test to make sure everything is coming through correctly. But that's all you have to do to go ahead and send out a test email. If we were doing a for real campaign, we would go ahead and save this template as, semi-annual sale. I'll hit save. And now I can see here is my template, and I could go ahead and schedule this to send out to a bunch of recipients. But that's all you need to do to get your eBlast into Mailchimp. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.